Okay. Jim Cooper is an Episcopalian and is therefore under the authority of the Bishop of New York. There are at least 3 bishops right now in New York.
Okay.
Is there anything you would like his bishops to know about? What would you like the bishops of New York to know about Jim Cooper?
What I'd like them to know is that you guys need to do something about it. Religious or no religious, he's a detriment to the image, the principles that your founding members actually stood for. He's corrupting a temple that's supposed to represent the principles of Christ. It doesn't matter whether you're Episcopalian, Protestant, Pentecostal, Catholic, Irish, Rome, whatever it is. There's certain principles that every Christian religion is founded on. He's corrupting those daily, on a continuous basis, and being smug about it. And to let you know one thing, you're supposed to be his superiors in this faith here in New York. I would love for you to force him to stand down or remove him to another post, but in reality, he won't listen to you. At this point in time, being inside Trinity as director, as the CEO of one of the largest real estate companies and most powerful contact networks for the Episcopalians and almost anyone in New York City, he feels that he is untouchable. It would be like you going in asking Bloomberg to step down. He would laugh in your face. Rector Cooper, if all 3 of you went there and asked him to step down, he would most likely laugh in your face, or you would get a silent smirk from him, which he loves to do. He would turn his back and you would get nowhere. It's going to take a large group of individuals making a concerted effort. And I'm pretty sure somewhere within the church canon or bylaws, there's something to deal with this situation, because I know, just like the founding fathers in the United States, they always had little things built in case something like this happened. I'd say now is the time to stand up. Either you stand for the principles that this church was founded on, or you might as well take a vacation.
How about Cooper's immortal soul? How about his need for redemption? The bishops are supposed to be pastoral and care for the priests in their diocese.
I don't wish anyone harm. I don't want to think of anyone, if you look at it from a religious perspective of heaven, hell, and there are a lot of different definitions of what hell is like.
I'm not talking about hell, I'm talking about
his duties as a pastor.
In yourself, your spiritual self.
I think he's got a huge war going on inside, because I'm pretty sure he's hearing it day in and day out. I think anytime he does feel any twinge of remorse, I think whatever negative force in the universe, evil or whatever, provides a distraction to just remove it from his head. It's sort of like in the middle of the night when you're alone and you start to think about things, you just shake your head, go out, have a drink, go play pool, to distract yourself from dealing with the truth of what's going on inside. At this point in time, he's not following any of the principles he swore to uphold. And he's harming people on a spiritual level. If he's supposed to be a spiritual mentor, he's not doing that. Well, who better than these individuals out here to minister to? I mean, like I've said, and I say this time and time again, if you read Christ, when he was in the desert and the Pharisees came up, he told the people that were with him that they are all white and clean on the inside, on the outside. Inside there are dead men's bones. So they give the appearance of being clean and holy, but inside they're dead. They're dead in spirit. They're dead in hope. How can they hope to shepherd a flock that's out here. And this is, my words are not encouraged by anyone. This is my upbringing. I'm a radical. I protest. I see injustice. I stand up for it. But I'm a strong believer in the principles that Christ died for and what he stood for. And if I see someone that's supposed to be representing them, treating them with abandon, treating them as if they have no meaning, that makes me sick. It really does. Christ was a radical in this thing. John the Baptist. Rector Cooper is lucky John the Baptist is not here. John the Baptist's words would be echoed throughout these streets forever while John sat here eating locusts. And he heralded the coming of his cousin, brother, how anyone decides to look at it, or just the Son of God. And he baptized them. Rector Cooper would actually have the police push John the Baptist out of here. That's amazing, because he would look at John the Baptist as a dirty person that wasn't washed, with rags on him, and would be an eyesore to the church. Yet that individual is the same one that helped lay the foundation for every Christian religion afterwards. So stand up, guys. Just do the right thing. Let God guide your conscience. It's like, don't be like Moses tapping a couple of times on the rock. Just stand up and do the right thing. He needs to be removed. Send him, put him in another, maybe he needs a retreat. Maybe he needs to actually go somewhere where he can be not necessarily re-educated, but get in touch. I don't think his wife would be happy, but I think he needs to get a spiritual reawakening.